Kia ora te whānau, it is Science Fair time again. As part of Science Fair, you will have to draw a graph. But something you might not know is that it is incredibly easy to draw a graph with code, even if you've done no coding before. I'm going to show you how today. We're going to make a graph in 5 lines of code in 5 minutes. So the first thing you're going to need is a computer. You're going to need an account on plt.com. That's plt.com. You can see it up here. And you're going to need some data. You're going to need some results. What we're going to use today is this line graph here of these results. Somebody has taken some results. They've put some different weights on a spring and they've measured the length of the spring. We have numbers in this column and we have numbers in this column. That means we want a line graph. And so we're going to make that graph today. Cool. So you've signed up for an account on REPL. You can use your school email. It's fine. And you'll come, once you're at a screen like this, you're going to click New REPL and you're going to select Python. Let's name it something. Let's name it something like My Science Fair Graph. And it's going to take a moment to do that for us, and it's going to make us a little place where we can start writing code. And see, it's just loading up the top. Okay, so our REPL has now booted up, and there are 3 main sections on here that you need to know about. First of all, here is our files. Here is where we're our actual file here, and some other files are going to turn up there later on today. And here is where we're actually going to write our code. And over on that side, where I can't point to, that's where we're going to get the result from our code. All right, so we're typing our code here into this one. And this first line is a bit tricky, but it gives us everything. It gives us our toolbox. It gives us everything we need to work with to actually draw a graph. And it goes like this. I'll make it a little bit bigger so you can see it. And it goes import matplotlib.pyplot as plt. Mine has just gone over multi-lines. Okay, so that's the hard line. Now, some easier lines. What do we need to graph? I'll just get that so it's visible for us. We need to graph these here. So I need my x-axis needs to have the numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to say x equals, and then in square brackets, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it. Okay. And what needs to go on my y-axis? Well, my y-axis needs the length of the spring. And so y needs to equal, and again, in square brackets, 5, 15, whoa, not 15, read it correct. 5, 10, 15, 21, 26, 32, 36, and 41. And again, it's just wrapped around there. Just make it a bit wider so it all hangs out on one line. Okay. Now, I said 5 lines. We'll get 5 lines. Everything after this point is going to be plt dot something. So here we're going to say plt.plot. And then I need a pair of brackets, and it gives me 2 automatically. How cool is that? plt.plot, and in those brackets, x, y. And on the next line, plt.show. Run the code. And there we go. We have a graph. 5 lines of code, and our graph is, well, it's not done yet. We're missing a few things. We're missing a label here. We're missing a label down here. We're missing a title up the top. And there's a few other things we can change up with this graph. But for now, that is a working graph. By the way, when you run this, sometimes it can go a little bit silly. And all you need to do is just drag these around until you see it completely. And yeah, that's it. Now, that's a good place to leave it. I will show you how to do that other stuff on the next video. Ka kite anō.